Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjot and I am here with all of you to discuss the another session on the principles and practices of banking. That is our target series. Okay, so in this particular session or in the target series, what we are doing, we are simply covering the 10 questions every day in which with the explanation, we are discussing a certain topic. So today's topic will be your priority sector lending. And that's a very important chapter. Why I'm saying this is a very important chapter? Because it is covered under the PPB as well as in the Indian economy and Indian financial system. So you guys will be very sure about it that this is a particular chapter that is going to definitely come. The questions are definitely going to come from the PSL in the Indian economy as well as in the PPB. So do read once this particular chapter, but do read in the sense that you will be able to answer each and every question of this particular chapter. So this is a very important topic. If I talk about priority sector lending, when it was introduced, why it was introduced. So first of all, as per the RBI, the central bank of our country, and the government of India, they both thinks that there are certain sector in the economy which needs improvement, which needs development, and for that particular sector's improvement and development, the rationing of credit has been done by the Reserve Bank of India, and that rationing of credit is priority sector lending. It means a selective lending will be done by the banks on the orders or on the guidelines given by the RBI. So certain targets and sub-targets will be provided by RBI to the banks of our country, whether it is a commercial bank, whether it is a RRB, whether it is a small finance bank, whether it is a cooperative bank, doesn't matter. All the banks which are covered under the targets of the PSL, they have to do the selective lending. They have to fulfill the target and sub-target that has been given by the RBI. Okay, but if unfortunately there are some banks who are not able to fulfill the target, what happened then? Then those banks have to make sure that the shortfall amount should be submitted under the NABARD, SIDBI, NHB or Mudra. Okay, and this will also be defined by the RBI. Clear? So let's understand what is PSL. That's what the understanding of PSL, the basic understanding of the topic I have given you. Now let's start the question, and today's session we are going to discuss the target and the sub-target questions on the PSL. Okay, so let's start the session, and sorry, the first question of today's session is talking about, as per RBI guidelines, the central bank guidelines, what is the priority sector lending target for a small finance bank? So question is asking that for the small finance bank, what is the PSL target, like the total amount of loan that the small finance bank has to give to the PSL is what percent? Is it 40%? Is it 75%? Is it 51%? Or is it 18%? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? So the total loan given to the PSL sector by the small finance bank is 75%. Actually, this target is actually of a percentage of ANBC or CEOBE, and whichever is higher between them, whichever is higher, that percentage of loan will be given to the priority sector. Okay, so the actual target that has been given by RBI is a percentage of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is higher between these two will be taken as a PSL target. Okay, so the right answer for a small finance bank will be 75% total of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is higher, they have to give to the priority sector. Okay, now this is the target. Okay, next. Second question, so right answer will be B. Second question is talking about what is the target percentage of ANBC or CEOBE is prescribed by RBI for PSL under the agriculture sector for scheduled commercial banks. Now this is the sub-target. The target which we have talked about, the small finance bank, 75%, that was the target. But if you are giving loan to the agriculture, small marginal farmers or the micro enterprises, or if you are providing a loan to the weaker section, these are the sub-targets that is given by the RBI. So here for the scheduled commercial bank, the sub-target for agriculture has been asked. Is it 18%? Is it 12%? Is it 40%? Or is it 7.5%? So out of the total amount that scheduled commercial banks have to give to the PSL, how much amount of ANBC and CEOBE should be given under the agriculture sector? So which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? Okay, so the right answer for this particular question will be your 18%. The 18% of ANBC and CEOBE should be given as a sub-target for the agriculture by the scheduled commercial bank. And here the scheduled commercial bank means, it means your public sector bank and private sector bank, right? Next. So right answer will be A option. The third question is talking about what is the land holding for farmers to be considered as the small farmers. Right? So we are talking about what is the land holding for farmers to be considered as the small farmers. Is it up to 1 hectare? Is it up to 2.5 hectare? Is it more than 1 hectare and up to 2 hectare? Or is up to 2 hectare? So where we are going to talk about the small farmers, because under the total PSL target, RBI will provide total PSL target to all the commercial banks, all the foreign banks, all the RRBs, all the small finance bank, all the cooperative banks. Okay, this is the total target. Under this, the sub target will be given to the agriculture. Okay, and under agriculture there is one more sub target, that is for the small and marginal farmers. So that's why the question is there for the small farmers. Similarly, a question can be asked on the marginal farmers, like how much land holding marginal farmers have. Okay, that question can be asked. So which of the following is correct? The correct option is more than 1 hectare and up to 2 hectare will be a small farmer. Up to 1 hectare will be your marginal farmer. This is the land holding for the marginal farmers. So marginal farmers has the land holding of up to 1 hectare. Small farmers will have more than 1 and up to 2 hectare. Okay, so right answer will be C option. Next. Fourth question. Fourth question is talking about what does CEOBE stands for? What does CEOBE stands for? So as a percentage of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is highest, whichever is higher, according to that RBI gives the target, right? So which of the following is the correct full form? I am keep repeating it that the questions on the abbreviations are very important. So do make sure you read abbreviations properly. So first is saying credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. Second is saying cash equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. Third is saying current equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. Fourth is saying none of the above. So which of the following you think is correct? Full form. Very good. The right answer will be credit equivalent of off-balance sheet exposure. It do not cover the assets and liability of a bank. Hai na? The assets and liability of bank is not a part of CEOBE. The CEOBE includes only and only your kind of services of bank which generates fee income for the bank, like the bank guarantee, like the letter of credit. They generate the fee income for the bank. That will be covered under the CEOBE. So right answer will be A. Next. Fifth question. What is the target for weaker section? What is the target for weaker section of society to be achieved by the scheduled commercial banks? Let me know. So what is the target for weaker sections of society to be achieved by the scheduled commercial bank? Weaker section target for scheduled commercial bank. This is a sub target. First is saying 18% of ANBC or CEOB. Second is saying 12%. Third is saying 40%. Fourth is saying 7.5%. So the weaker sections target, sub target, is what amount for the scheduled commercial banks? Is it A, B, C or D? Okay, so the right answer for this particular question will be your 12%. 12% of ANBC or CEOBE, whichever is higher, will be provided as the weaker section sub-target. Right? So right answer will be your B option. Next. Sixth question is talking about what is the target for micro enterprises to be achieved by scheduled commercial bank. So the target for micro enterprises to be achieved by scheduled commercial banks. A, B, C or D? 18%, 12%, 40% and 7.5%. So the target for micro enterprises they are asking. Okay, for micro enterprises, for all the banks, whether it is scheduled commercial bank, whether it is RRB, whether it is small finance bank, all the banks have the same target, 7.5% for micro enterprises. Okay, in case of micro enterprises, the target is same for all the banks. So right answer will be your D option. Next question. Seventh question. What is the target for weaker section of society to be achieved by RRBs? So what target has been given to RRBs for the weaker sections? Is it 18%? Is it 12%? Is it 15%? Is it 7.5%? Which of the following is correct? For the weaker section under the RRB banks, regional rural banks. If we talk about RRB, RRBs are the regional rural banks. Okay, and they are working for the upliftment of the rural economy. They has been introduced under the RRB Act, and the first RRB was introduced on 2nd October 1975. But the RRB Act was introduced in 1976. Okay. So the right answer will be 15%. Only the RRB has the 15% target for the weaker section. Otherwise, all the bank has the 12% target. Okay, do remember that. So right answer will be your C option. Next, 8th question is talking about what is the amount under education loan for study will come under PSL. So what is the loan amount of education sector for the PSL? Like how much loan would be given under the education sector? Is it 10 crore, 20 lakh, 5 crores, 1 lakh? For the education sector, how much loan will be provided by the priority sector lending? A, B, C or D? So the right answer will be your 20 lakhs. That is correct. The right answer will be your 20 lakh. Okay, so what is the amount under education loan for study? It will be 20 lakh, the limit for the education sector. Now the next question is talking about what is the loan amount under renewable energy will be given under PSL. So the loan amount, total loan amount in the renewable energy, it will be covering street lighting, है ना? It will cover windmills, it will cover your solar power grids connections, है ना? Biogas plants, etc. All these will be part of the renewable energy. So what amount of loan, the total loan will be given under the renewable energy? It has been doubled by RBI, है ना? It used to be 15 crores, but now it is 30 crores. So right answer will be C option. The amount of 30 crore will be provided to the PSL, to the renewable energy under the PSL. Okay, next. The 10th question and the last question is talking about what was the loan amount under the renewable energy for individual households will be given under PSL. So under the PSL, if individual households comes to take money for the renewable energy, how much amount will be given? It is actually given for the solar power grid. Like if you have seen in individual households, you have seen that the solar panels was there on the roof of the family, on the roof of a certain household. So if individual household want to install solar panels at their home for the electricity generation, then how much loan will be provided? 10 crore, 20 lakhs, 15 lakh, 30 crores. Okay, 1 second. There's a mistake in the amount, है ना? The unit I can say. So the amount I will be changing 30 lakh or 10 lakh. What amount is correct? For the individual borrower, है ना? Individual household. So first option is saying 10 lakh, second is saying 20 lakh, third is saying 15 lakh, fourth is saying 30 lakhs. The total we have discussed, that is 30 crores, है ना? But what about the individual households? For individual households, it will be 10 lakh per borrower. So the right option will be A option. 10 lakh per borrower is the right option. Okay, so 10 lakh will be the right answer. Do remember that. Okay, so now let me know out of 10 how many answers you have given correct. how many answers you have given correct till 10. Then I will let you know that from 20th of February 2 new batches has been started. That's a target batch, English medium, bilingual, both are available. That will be covering the conceptual classes, your ebooks and test series. Apart from that, from 3rd of March we will be launching the selection batch. That's a kind of crash course in which all the topics will be covered, but in a crash course type. Okay, so to enroll in any of these batch, you can use the code Y496. You will get 81% discount for today only. Okay, today till 12 p.m. this discount will be available, as this is the last day of a month. Okay, apart from that, JAIB Prime Test Series is also available. You can go and use this code Y496S, and the 23% discount will be available for your test series also. Same code is applicable on the ebooks. Okay, the much better opportunity for all of you will be your Maha Pack, because Maha Pack will be covering the double validity with the 81% discount. So you can say 12 plus 12 months, 6 plus 6 months validity is available on all the Maha Packs. The difference is that in the target batch, you will be covering the conceptual classes, ebooks, test series. In selection batch, you will be covering the conceptual class, but in the crash course format. Okay, in the Maha Pack, you will be covering the target batch, the selection batch, the revision batch, the MCQ batch, the case study batch, ebooks, test series, everything. So you don't have to go anywhere else if you have enrolled in the Maha Pack once. Okay, now how to enroll? To enroll, just go to the Adda 24/7 application. If you haven't downloaded it, then do download it, because 1% additional discount will be available there. Okay, then go to the JIB CIB section, and if you want to go with the target batch or selection batch, click here on the JIB 23. You will find it. If you want to go with the Maha Pack, click here. So you can see this is the live batches. This is selection batch, that is English medium selection batch. This is bilingual selection batch, and these are the 2 latest target batches. If you go down, you will find this is the test series. Free demo is also available. If you want to give one test and check that this is going to be helpful for you or not, you can give the demo. Video courses are very much in demand, because the bankers who do not get the time to join the classes in the early morning or late evening, or they want the batches, or they want to cover the syllabus as per their convenience, they are going with the video courses. Okay, apart from that, ebooks is also available. So everything is available in a certain page. If you want to go with the selection batch or target batch, just click on the certain batch. The process to enroll in any batch is same. Hana, just click on the batch, do read all the details, click on the option buy now, enter a code here that will be Y496, and click on the apply. When you apply, you will find 80% discount here, but 1% additional discount will be available on the application if you use the coins. Okay, that's the single selection batch English medium. Now, if you want to go with the Maha Pack, you have 2 options. You can go with the JIB CIB Maha Pack, or you can go with the JIB ka Maha Pack also. Okay, it will be covering 2 years validity. JIB CIB both will be covered. It will be covering 1 year validity, and it will cover only JIB part. Okay, so what I personally suggest to you all, when you are investing your money, go with the JIB CIB Maha Pack. 2 years validity is there. All the conceptual batches, all selection batches, case study, revision batches, video courses, ebook, test series, everything will be available. You don't have to invest anywhere else after enrolling here. Okay, or if you want to go with the JIB only, then go with the JIB ka Maha Pack. That will be more convenient for you. So to enroll in any of the pack, just click on the pack, do read the details. After reading all the details, click on the buy now option. The same process is there. And enter a code here that will be Y496, and click on the apply. When you apply, again you will find 80% discount it will show, but 1% additional discount will be available if you use the coins. Okay, so this will be the price of your 1 year validity, and minus 1% discount is there obviously. So around 6,200 you have to pay. If you go with the JIB and CIB Maha Pack, around 10,000 you have to pay there. So if you do the cost benefit analysis, you will only find that the JIB CIB combined Maha Pack is much better. And do remember, this is the last day of your month, so 81% discount plus the double validity available if you use the code Y496. Okay, this is the benefit for all of you. So I hope all the questions are clear. Okay, do let me know who are watching recording that how much score you got out of 10, and this offer is available till 12 p.m. only. Okay, so if you're thinking about it, do it soon, so that after that prices are going to be rise and that will be more costly for all of you. Okay, so let's end the session here. Thank you for joining the session. Last but not the least, if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda 24/7, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Apart from that, let's meet again at 8 a.m. with the Indian economy and Indian financial system target series. Okay, so thank you for joining the session and have a great day. Take care all.